present. Being a founder and CEO of the company, you should be the main man to know if the consumers are well satisfied or not. And his net worth is $27.2 billion. And going towards the company, talking about Amazon company, its headquarters is in Washington, Seattle. Started his online business as a bookstore. Now we can see it's a worldwide largest and leading worldwide retailers. And talking about the growth of e-commerce, in 1994, the internet wasn't that blooming in every place. Taking from 1994 to the present situation, that played the key role of growing the e-commerce, and it's said to be like the company is worth $122 billion. And it's the saying what Jeff Bezos says, that there are two kinds of companies: those that work to try to charge more, and those that work to charge less. The company will be second. As everyone knows that comparing eBay and Amazon, you can see the difference in prices. eBay doesn't have much think about the customer, but Amazon is customer oriented. They only think about the customer satisfaction, and the price of eBay is more higher than talking about Amazon. For the presentation, I want to go first. Okay.
Right. Thank you guys. Hello everybody. Now I'm gonna talk about the leadership style of Jeff Bezos. Now he's innovative. Now he created Amazon. He was the one who thought about when the internet was just booming. He was the one who thought about creating an online store. So he's definitely innovative. He reinvents even small things. There was this event when Amazon pre-launched its Kindle Fire HD. He just brought in a few press members, and he himself gave the introduction to the product to the few press members that were present there. And the press members were so impressed that they went out to the media. They hyped up the product, and on the launch day, the product itself was so successful. Now he can be sometimes overconfident. Now when Amazon was initially started, looking at the potential and the bloom of internet, this guy thought that internet could be so huge that he asked his investors to invest billions of dollars. But the internet didn't quite work out. That the internet wasn't that successful as he thought. So he had to pay the price for that. Now, out of the box thinking. Now about this, we may show you a video a bit later on how he thinks about his company and how he can take it forward. Mostly shows the autocratic leadership style. This guy has the habit of belittling his co-workers, even if they have the idea and he does not. He's the one saying, "I'm the main man here." But and he can even walk out of the meeting if his co-workers don't get to the point where Amazon can get to the next big thing. The big 5 personality dimensions. He's extraversion. This guy is very energetic. He goes out to the media. He lets people know. He lets customers know what the company is doing and what their plans are. His conscientiousness. This guy is very thorough with the company's ideas and everything. He has to know each and every details whether the customers are satisfied or not, because Amazon's main priority are the customers. Now talking about leadership behaviors. Now, according to University of Michigan studies, comparing it to Jeff Bezos, production orientation. This guy is a production oriented man. He wants his customers. He wants his workers to be the best. According to the technical aspects of his work. According to University of Iowa studies, his autocratic or directive, as I've already said before, is a bit autocratic. He can be a bit democratic sometimes. He can give his workers a bit of democracy. Ohio State University studies high structure. This guy is the one who says what is workers should do and what time at what point. High concentration. This guy also is the one who's building up relations and respect between himself and his co-workers, because he knows if they don't go coordinately, Amazon will not go further. So yeah. For presentation, I'd like to call Bridges.
Thank you, Chris. Good morning, everyone, on respective teachers. Now I'm going to talk about the leadership theories as we have studied lots of leadership theories, and comparing it to Jeff Bezos, we found something common there, the relationship theories. Connection formed between leaders and followers. It means that he keeps always a friendly environment between his co-workers, so that if they might have any problem with him, they directly approach to him, and they can solve the problem among themselves, so they might not get conflicts between while they are working. And focus on the performance of the group members and want each person to fulfill his or her potential. Which means that I've already said that he keeps a friendly environment between his and his co-workers. So, but he does not forget his goals, and he mainly focuses on the performance and the potential of his group members. And moving towards the leadership theories, applied the Fielder's contingency model, and we can see here he acts differently in different work. So sometimes leader-member relationship, he always keeps it good, like I've said before, because if they might have any problem, they can directly approach to him. And task structure, he keeps it, most of the time he keeps it high, because sometimes he keeps it low because like my friend Prayas already told, that he's a bit of overconfident sometimes. So he does not tell them what to do. And leader positioning power, most of the time he keeps it strong because he's an autocratic leader. Fielder contingency model, like I've said, explained it before. And this one's new, identifying style. He's a task-oriented person. So this means that if he starts a work, he will finish it however he can. So, and situation like I have explained it before, leader-member relationship, it always keeps it good. And task structure is sometimes high, sometimes low. Most of the time it's high. And leader positioning power is most of the time it's high because he's an autocratic leader. And now I'd like to hand it over to Sagar.
Okay, now for the lessons to be learned from Jeff Bezos. Understand the customers. What I like about Jeff is he not only listens to his customers, but he understands what they need and what they will require to follow for the future. Never settle for 99%. As we all know, he's a ruthless leader, but also with motivating his workers to give their 100% every time they do their work. Never stop experimenting. This will be explained furthermore by the video, but he never stops researching, developing new ways, new processes to serve his customers, to give better service to them. The two pizza rule. Small autonomous groups are more efficient. This means that a group of large number of people is harder to handle. Subdivided groups to 5 or 6 members will be more efficient and they will work better. Automatic leadership style still works. As you all know, Jeff Bezos is an autocratic leader, not like those Google and Apple, but he's employing 109,800 workers for Amazon, and his revenue is 61.09 billion according to the statistics of 2012. We are stubborn on vision, we are flexible on details, Jeff Bezos. Stubbornness to your ideas and flexibility on details, as I mean flexibility on your decision making. Take help from take advice from your co-workers and do the decision making. Now here is the video.
Here's the reference.
So this is the new video of Amazon, the Amazon Prime here. This video suggests that he's experimenting new ways to develop his connection with his customers. That's it.
Very good question. Amazon is the best retailer, right? The best worldwide retailer. Amazon's main priority are the customers. They try to understand their customers. they are never said. I mean, according to 2012, Amazon, successfully provided to 225 million customers the delivery. 99.9, very good number. But still, Jeff Bezos was, a bit unsatisfied with it because he wants 100% of his customers to, be satisfied. So I think that's the specialty of. Amazon. I mean, if you order a place right now, place an order right now, it can be delivered in up to 24 hours or 3 days. So I think that's the best thing about Amazon. They're already always concerned about their customers if they're satisfied or not.
Okay, the next question is that why do you think that Jeff Bezos he has chosen Amazon his leadership style to be autocratic rather than choosing it to be democratic?
That's a nice question. He chose an autocratic leader since the company was established in 1994. The autocratic leader is still working till 2013. It's working good, and the company's revenue is much higher than they expected. So it's good to working till right now.
So do you think Amazon will perish in the future?
Talking about taking Amazon from 1994 to 2013 as a present situation, I don't think they are facing any problem with outer. We don't inner. We don't know what they are facing, but outer, Amazon is the world leading and the largest online retailer. So I don't think, in my opinion, I don't know about others, but in my opinion, I don't think Amazon will disappear easily.
In my opinion, I think everything that starts has to come to an end. I mean, I can relate this question to a video, to an interview that I watched of Jeff Bezos. He was asked if Amazon will ever end one day. He said the same thing. It will end. And asked if he was afraid of it. He said he's not afraid of it because it's inevitable. You can't change the fact that it's going to end that day. But he's trying to further that time as much as he can. So yeah, that's my view.